So, good day. I am Capin and I am going to report the objectives of development and quality plans. So, the plan's objectives are to provide the basis for number one is scheduling development activities. So, the scheduling is essentially transforms the project from a vision to a time-based plan. Schedules also to help you to do following. They provide a basis for you to monitor and control project activities, and they help you to determine how best to allocate resources so you can achieve the project goal. So the second one is recruiting team members and allocating the development facilities. So this is important because they help ensure the project overalls and its subsequent tasks and milestone all align with organization strategy. So the third one is resolving development risk. So the development risk can be thought of as more as long-term in nature. It is closely aligned with how budgets are put together, as these are in a fiscal policies that are supposed to help achieve long-term development objectives such as pursue the sustainable development goals. It is as known as SDGs. So the implementing as required SQA activities. So it is a process that encompasses the resources, procedures, and tools for the planning, monitoring, and controlling all phases for the capital project lifecycle. So the last one is providing management with need data for project control. So we have the next one is the we will the identify the elements of development plan. The 11 types of elements constitute of development plan. The first one, project products. Number two, project interfaces. We have the project methodology and development tools, software development standard and procedures, mapping of the development process, project milestone, and project staff organization, required development facilities, development risk, control methodology, and project cost estimates. So the third slide is we will identify the elements of quality plan. So the five elements constitute of quality plan is one is quality goals. What is quality goals? It is a collection of individual metrics that helps us to quantify quality of application as well as quality of testing. And why define and measure quality goals? Because it is established protocol between product management and engineering. What are expectation from the product? So the planned reviews activities are because it is important because it is referred by the details document that catalog the strategy, objectives, schedule, estimation, deadlines, and the resources required completing the particular project. So the plan software test. So it refers to the process of testing a new system feature functionality against predefined acceptance criteria. In other words, an acceptance test evaluates whether or not the product has met the predefined requirements. So the plant configuration management. It is important because this includes any end products that will deliver to the customer, as well as all management products such as the project management plan, performance management baseline. So we will be moving on the benefits of preparing development and quality plans for internal project, because it is recommended that the internal projects undertaken in behalf of other departments in the development of software packages geared toward the market to be treated as regular projects. This implies the full-scale development and quality plans are to be prepared. Their benefits include number A, the development department will avoid losses incurred by unrealistic timetables and budget, as well as the consequent damage to other projects and to firm the reputation. So the B is the internal customer. We will enjoy the reduced risk of late completion and budget to overruns in addition to and by improved project control and coordination with the developer. So number third one is the firm will enjoy reduced risk of its software products late entry into market, reduced risk of a decline in its reputation resulting from late supply, and reduced risk of budget overruns. So in the we will discussing the for the various software development models, discuss the differences between them. The four models of development process are discussed in this chapter: the software development life cycle (SDLC) model, the prototyping model, the spiral model, the object-oriented model. The classic SDLC model is a linear sequential model comprising several pieces. Beginning requirements definition, concluding with a regular system operation and maintenance. At the end of the phase, outputs are reviewed and evaluated by the developer as well as, in many cases, by the customer. The outcomes range from approval of the phases results in continuation to the next phase to demand to correct, redo, or alter parts of the prospective phase. So we will explain the different aspects of verification, validation, and qualification for quality assurance activities. So quality assurance activities examine three different aspects of quality by means of the product verification, validation, and qualification. So verification examines the consistency of current development activities with the products from previous phases. Doing so enables the examiner to confirm whether the developer has fulfilled his requirements while disregarding deviations from the original requirements that may have arisen during the development. Validation requirements that represent to the customer interest by examining the extent to which customer original requirements to have fulfilled. Qualification focuses on aspects where maintenance is the main issue. Qualification review the project of application of professional standards and coding procedures based on the assumption that applying these standards in facilities. So the next one is we will describe the model SQA for the defect removal effectiveness and cost. The model deals with the two quantitative aspects of an SQA plan designed for specific project. The first one is total effectiveness of removal, the cost of defect removal. So we will explain the waterfall model. The development process is a linear and sequential. The waterfall model. So waterfall model is illustrates the software development process in a linear sequential flow. This means that any phase in the development process begins only. So the second one is a number new defects are introduced in each development phase. So because the development phase, it is important development phase it is important because it refers to the phase of life cycle of new business. During the development stage, companies focus on establishing through the activities such as market research, product development, and the construction of new manufacturing facilities. So the various review and test. So the third one is the various review and test software assurance activities serve as filter, removing a percentage and entering the defects while allowing the rest to pass the next software activities. Incoming defects are some defects passed from the former quality assurance activity together with the new defects in creating a development phase. The cost of defect removal is calculated by multiplying the number of defects removed by the relative cost of removing defect. So the lastly is defect passed to the customer will be detected him or her. The full removal at this phase will occur at heavy cost. So this is very important because this includes to any end products that will deliver to customer as well as the project management plan and performance management baseline. So so this is this that that's all. Thank you for listening. God bless you.